Good evening, everybody, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk here. I am mother of Aditya Mate. We all are missing him today, and he is missing this biggest occasion that he would have loved to be here. Let me first congratulate all of his friends and my wards also, I should say, for the success, stupendous success. This is not only a win-win situation for Vidyalankar and the students, it is also a win-win-win situation because we parents, by assigning the right jobs to right people, have got ourselves relieved out of the major duty of ours. And we were very peaceful that they are doing their own jobs. And we were only saying that the alignment is well maintained. So thank you Vidyalankar, thank you students for making them proud and making us proud for all the success that you have achieved. Few minutes before, Nadkarni sir was talking about Anand, Doot, Aditya Kale and Aditya Mate being here for last 3 years. But I would like to tell that this association with Vidyalankar is not only for 3 years. And I'm happy to say that Aditya Mate happens to be, I think, the first student of this particular batch. He is here from standard 8th. And this association with Vidyalankar, I'm sure even Namrata ma'am or Vishwas sir might not be knowing, this is right from 2006-07 that I had already planned. It was when Aditya was in standard 6th that we used to have chats and discussions at home. And he used to say, science is very creative, science is very interesting. The background is that I am a commerce faculty for last so many years, and my husband is also a CA and CS, throughout a rank holder, at times India topper. Let me call him AIR-1 as the always say. And we were always thinking that our child should be somebody from commerce stream itself. But all the time the discussions ended saying that science is very creative and there is nothing new and different that commerce can do. He used to argue with his father as a board rank first rank holder, what have you done different? 2 plus 2 is always 4. What did you do as a rank holder chartered accountant? There is nothing new and different that you can do. And I was really worried that we are going to miss one future chartered accountant for India. That was in 2006-07 when he was only in standard 6th. I was really amazed at the focus that he had, the dream that he had, that he wants to pursue science and he is going to do something in science. Being a teacher, I knew that you have to go beyond your textbooks, beyond your regular syllabus and go much beyond that rather. Have lot of reading and so many other additional knowledge is required to surpass the basic level of knowledge that is essential and to achieve some great success. And I was not aware as to how would we both tackle this situation because we were commerce graduates basically. And the first name that came into my mind was Vidyalankar. That was in 2006 when Aditya was in standard 6th. And I think the credit to this should go to Professor C.S. Deshpande, whose name was engraved in my mind since my childhood. I have heard my elderly people in my family talking about him and they had very high regards for Vidyalankar then. I hardly knew what Vidyalankar was, how that is going to make any difference in my life anyways. But this was the time when I thought that the only person who could handle Aditya could be Vidyalankar maybe. And I first approached Vidyalankar when he passed out his 7th standard and I thought I will see to it that he will be taught something very difficult and very tough so that either he will run away from science and come back to commerce stream or he will indeed pursue the dream that he had. Finally, whatever Sachin sir was there, some other professors in 8th, and we finally concluded that yes, Aditya is no more going to be a commerce graduate, he is going to take science because he was firm and firmer rather that yes, this is the place where I have so many things to learn. His first love at Vidyalankar was none other than GB sir. And let me tell you, just as I knew about Professor C.S. Deshpande and I came to Vidyalankar, it is because of GB sir that we are today in Vidyalankar. The whole credit first goes to GB sir. He was in love with GB sir. I don't know if GB sir is here. And we hardly had met him. I did not know who this GB sir was. But every day, whenever he came from his classes, we used to hear GB sir told us this. He is such a fantastic person. He has his specs and I thought he must be a very boring research person talking very high about science. But he has given such a fantastic insight to me in physics. I really praise him like anything. That is what Aditya used to always say. This went so much to the extent that whenever I used to shout at Aditya or I had to punish him, I used to tell him, you are not going to get a single book of physics to read. So only if you follow these instructions, follow and behave properly, you will get any physics books to be read here. So not allowing a person to read physics book was the biggest punishment I think which he would have got then. This is actually the credit, this credit goes to GB sir because this is the inspiration, this is the insight that he gave into the subject, and I mean we owe you so much for that. And after that, for 8th and 9th, Aditya did attend Vidyalankar classes. He was getting a lot of knowledge from the various topics in science and maths, which were beyond his syllabus, school syllabus. When he was in 10th, I think he again started with Vidyalankar. In the vacation he did join, and then the time came when, like a herd mentality, we all asked him to leave Vidyalankar for a while, join the 10th SSC board exam related classes. So April, May, June he did join Vidyalankar, and in the month of July he went to his regular SSC board studies classes. For 1 month somehow he managed to be there. One fine day he came, he said, "Mummy, आई, उद्या जर तू मला इथे परत पाठवलंस तर मी विद्यालंकारला जाईल. शिक्षा काय तर मी विद्यालंकारला जाईल. तो प्लीज मला ह्या क्लासला पाठवू नकोस. मला कसंही करून विद्यालंकारला पाठव." Here they are teaching you, they are making you speak out some formulae for 25 times. What he meant was that they are asking me to get down from a helicopter directly at the top of the mountain, whereas at Vidyalankar they teach us how to climb the mountain. And that is what was the difference he had told me. I am not going to do it. And there his SSC board studies stopped in a month. Again he started Vidyalankar. He used to enjoy, he used to say, here 5 hours are like 5 minutes, and at that class 5 minutes are like 5 hours. I think all these statements that he has made, I was the only witness for that, and I thought I should tell them or share it with you as well, because these are the true certificates that the students give. After that, in 10th, 11th and 12th, he was with Vidyalankar, that is what Nadkarni sir said. And I think I got introduced to Namrata ma'am when he cleared his 10th entrance exams fever that was happening with all the classes. I remember at PACE they had been, and the first, second, third, fourth, fifth rank holders, I think first, second, third and fourth, fifth, these were all these same boys. Anand, Aditya and Neelaneja was one of them. So all of them were from Vidyalankar, they had joined this. And that time was a very difficult time because each and every class was trying to invite us. This is loads of discounts, we are giving so many facilities, but please come to our place. But somehow I had faith in this family, the royal family of Deshpandes, I should say. The integrity and other values, as Mrs. Deshpande madam has told us, senior madam has told us, that these are the values which we had already judged. And that was very obvious that we felt that though I don't know who Namrata ma'am is, though I don't know who Nadkarni sir is, let me talk to them and we will see to it that this is our mission and they will also be a part of our mission. I one day called Namrata ma'am and told her that I am Aditya Mate's mother and I want to be a part of Vidyalankar. And the reason for that again was, Aditya said, when I know GB sir is teaching me so many things, I have so many other professors here who know so many things which I don't know, and there is a lot of learning possible. Why should I leave them? I don't want to leave this place. त्याच्या हट्टीपणामुळे केवळ मी म्हटलं ठीक आहे, तुला जर का कॉन्फिडन्स असेल इथे थांबायचा, I'll talk to Namrata ma'am and we'll go ahead. I called her, she was busy parenting and she was attending some parents meeting. She said, if that is the situation and people are really inviting you, even we want good students. Because the best teachers and the best students, I think that makes the best result, that gives the best result. And I talked to her at 9 a.m. in the morning and 12 noon we had our meeting already in Thane. The zest that she had in coming here, she wanted to grab these kids and she had taken this as a challenge that yes, I have good professors with me, I only need good students, absorbing brains who will prove the best of the results. And that is what I think today these boys have done. I'm really happy that the determination that she and we and the students had, that this is the right time, this is the right place, these are the right people to get united and start our mission. It was not only students' mission, it was not only Vidyalankar's mission, it was a joint mission, I would say. And we have really been successful in doing the mission work. Other than the various professors that these boys have already talked about, I know I have heard everybody, I have not seen all the professors, I am very keen to meet them, I am very keen to talk to them, and I would like to tell them how great these boys keep on talking. What is talked at the back of the stage is, I think, most important for them. And I would like to share all the details with so many of the professors. I have not seen Shantanu sir, I have not seen Ankit Anand sir, so many of them. I mean, the people whom I have talked to is only Pavan sir, Moghe sir, Nadkarni sir, so of course every day we talk, and hardly anybody. So I would like to talk to all of them. The control that these professors have created, simple things, for IIT JEE mains paper, whether you should go for pencil and pen or whether you should go for online paper. We had so many discussions. Since Aditya and Anand had taken online, Aditya was slightly hesitant whether he should also go for online. But he himself felt it should be pen and paper. Even I suggested that you better go for pen and paper, you are used to that type of a thing. However, many times I must have told him that you go for pen and paper. He himself also realized that he would like to go for pen and paper. One fine day he came very happily home and said, आई आज मोघे सरांनी सांगितलंय पेन अँड पेपर झालं डिसाइडेड. I said one sentence by Moghe sir was so effective that whatever we were discussing for days together, it did not matter to him so much. But once final ratification came from Moghe sir that yes, you go for pen and paper, the decision was done. We did not have any discussions later on. So many things happening like that. At 11:30 p.m, this boy talks to Pavan sir. I said, is this the time you should disturb your professor? I have sent him a message. If he is free, he will definitely call me. And to my surprise, even these professors keep talking to them. Some problems they have, any difficulties, 24 hours they are open. They have given them an open invitation. Whenever you feel you need anything, anytime you call. This is something, I mean, beyond imagination. One would not imagine how great relationships these are. Along with these professors, we have also got the best of the friends, I should say. Anand Dhoot's father is our whole and soul mentor for 3 families of ours. Anything related to science is there, and these professors have already told about it. Still we have our mentor there. It has also happened sometimes that we have been to their house to discuss certain things, and it is already 9 p.m, 9:30. And Anand has already fixed an appointment for his badminton downstairs. We are sitting there. He is trying to inspire these kids, Anand and Aditya Kale and Aditya Mate. And Anand puts his shoes and says, bye, I am going for my badminton tournament. It's already fixed. So we don't see whose parents and whose kids are there. It's a whole family that we have got now. Today when I was talking to Aditya is at Australia attending his ISS, the International Science School, which is a 15 days camp. He is also been selected because of KVPY and he is enjoying there. It's the practical activities and application of science that is happening there. I talked to him today and I told him that this is the function. What should I speak on your behalf? He said, how can I tell you over the phone in just a few minutes? There is so much that I can talk. I said, no, limit is only 2 or 3 sentences. Come on, tell me, what will you talk about Vidyalankar or about anybody? just tell 2 sentences. There is so much that I can talk about them, all of them, and we owe heaps. There is no bound to what all things they have done and what all we owe for them. I think that speaks of everything. Let me wish Vidyalankar and the next generations all the best, and thank you for all that they have really owed us. We owe to them, sorry. Thank you.